Yar, okay. I didn't know it was Talk Like a Pirate Day today, but...
Yar, it be. I don't know where we are.
We're gonna departure from Ash Lake for now.
Right.
Because there's nothing to do here.
No, we picked up the Dragon Greatsword that we are never going to use.
Nope.
Well, yeah.
I just don't want to show off cutting off the tail of an ancient dragon, but...
Admittedly, the Dragon Greatsword is not something that we would probably end up being able to use anyway, what with the fact that we don't have 50 strength.
Yes. I ignored this part. Yeah.
Oops.
There seems to be a orange force field blocking our path.
Yeah. What's up with that?
I wonder what we could do. I wonder what we could do to remove that.
We could go to the chapel. Why are we going? Oh.
I think we're gonna visit an old friend of ours. I think. I don't know. I haven't looked past this part.
Which old friend would we be going to?
Well, one of the furry variety. One of the sword-wielding variety. One of the constantly getting killed variety.
I'm not actually sure. You need to buy something to unlock the...
No, we're gonna take the long way around.
No, I wasn't talking...
Because we need to see this part.
Yeah. Do you just
A
have
golden
to kill
crystal
this guy?
golem. Yeah, that's what we're doing.
I thought you had to buy something to unlock this.
No,
as
you
well.
just need to kill the Hydra and go past the loading screen, which I didn't do last time, but now I have. Anyway, this is Dusk. She's a time traveler of sorts.
Yes. And she can teleport us.
Can she? Anyway, now you might think the time period that we're in right now is pretty ancient, but no, she is from ancient times, like a different era. So if like we were in like medieval times right now, she would be in like Roman times. And actually a distinction you can have with like characters that have been around for a very long time is if they use like thou and thy in their language.
Right.
That's how you can tell if they're like they've been alive for a pretty long time.
I wonder what our character would speak like.
Oh, she's mute. You know, she just speaks in sign language. Well, it's really hard to tell. Like, how do you do thou and thy in sign language?
What's thou care to discover? Alright.
I think we're gonna go a different route. Just past this Metal Gear Solid 3-esque ladder.
Wouldn't Alvina not like us anymore? What with the fact that we killed
No,
Shiva?
I think she's... Oh, that we killed Shiva. Oh, yeah, we're kicked out of the Forest Hunter Covenant, so yeah, if I go the regular route, they'll all aggro on me. I think I'm currently not part of the Covenant right now.
Right.
Yeah, we had to kill Shiva. Well, technically we had to kill his ninja friend to get the ring for the ninja flip ring, but Shiva would just happen to be in the way.
You just happened to go all aggro when you decided to kill his friend. I mean, I don't know what was up with that.
Yeah, who does that?
Ugh. It's like, geez, just let me get his... He wouldn't sell me the ring, so I had to kill him for it. Come on, wouldn't you?
That's the only way. No, and we have these cat things that are kind of like Alvina.
And I hate those cats. Ugh.
Yeah.
They're
so
obnoxious
there's
to fight.
three. There's three, but there's only one that aggro's on you first.
Well, depending on which way you come from, at least.
Yeah, and I think much like the Forest Hunters, they're like protecting the path because this is like an alternate path to Sif.
Yeah, that spin is the really annoying part. Along with
The
the
Sonic
fact that
spin
they love
dash.
to run away. Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's just that if you're near the trees, then their aggro range is like not in there. So when you're near the trees, then they just like go to their like default location. But anyway, I'm not sure if it's time based or if you just killed the first one, but the next two aggro at the same time.
It's, if anything, it would be time based because when I came through here, I ended up getting all three of them on me at the same time.
Yeah, I think on my first character I just use a bow and arrow because screw that.
F that.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Well, at least that one didn't deal damage.
That's true. Yeah, that spin dash just nudged me.
Oh, it's okay. We can ninja flip back up there.
I madly annoyed you.
Yeah, they are annoying though. Jesus.
Just attacks like those, like they have no, like they don't telegraph that attack. They just
There's no wind
they
up.
just bite you when they feel like it.
Oh jeez. Oh gosh.
We
Come on.
can't Skyrim up these
Oh,
these
come on.
ledges.
Come on. Come on. There we go. We gotta get out of this corner or something. I don't know.
I don't know.
We're
Well,
just,
yeah.
We're just trying to bait them into the corner and then falling back down.
Yeah, just tell my past self that. If you went in time and like, if you went back in time in like a week, what would you tell yourself?
Right now?
Yeah, sure.
What was last week? Oh goodness. I don't know. I don't know if there's anything I'd need to tell myself, really.
Yeah, me too, actually. Now, if it was like years ago, then it tells me important things.
I mean, sure. Like, the only thing I could say if it were like a week ago is like, don't be such an argumentative bastard, and also, psych myself out by saying you're gonna die 3 times, Dornstein and Smo.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that's what you tell. Yeah, that's what you tell like a week from now.
Yeah.
Oh, before now, I mean.
Well, because it's
Well-
like, yeah. Because I've been still playing more Dark Souls myself.
Have you overtaken this character in terms
I
of?
have.
Oh, okay.
In terms of level and location.
What level?
My current level is 73, I think. 72 or 73.
Okay. Well, we're level 60 right now.
Yeah. I actually just cleared out the sublocation from Anor Londo that we have not seen yet.
No, we haven't, but we will eventually. I think that's next episode.
I did that. I got really annoyed because there are enemies in there that explode when you kill them and inflict toxic on you if you're too close to them.
That's why you need a long-ranged weapon.
Yeah. Well, I ended up...
Something like a halberd.
No halberds.
Well,
I,
what weapon are you using right now?
Well, I ended up, like, specifically for that location, I ended up equipping the Titanite catch pole.
What the fuck?
I know, right? I two-handed it and would just crack them one with the normal swing, which, you know, killed them in one hit, and then gave me enough distance that they didn't explode on me. Because I don't have any blooming purple moss, so I couldn't get rid of the toxic any other way. It was just really annoying. Really annoying.
Yeah.
I also got invaded. So I've been invaded twice now. Or, no, 3 times now. The first time was in Anor Londo. And I got absolutely crushed by somebody who was a vastly higher level than me, who had an invisible weapon and invisible shield, and come on, just finish him off.
No, we'll need to see how sad and somber his boss fight ends with.
There we go.
But we need to kill him.
Yeah, we got a ring. I ended up getting invaded in Anor Londo, and I got killed in literally one hit from some guy who did this massive AoE like ground slam.
Right. Yeah.
And I was like, this is why I don't care about competitive gaming. And then I've been invaded twice more since then. Once, the first time was when I started going down into the Demon Ruins, and I got invaded by some dude who apparently thought he could ambush me on a stairwell, and I ended up killing him in like one hit, because I have a +5 Greatsword of Artorias.
Right. Yeah.
and a
I'll do it.
Yeah, and a +5 Divine Zweihander, but you know that's beside the point. So I ended up crushing him in like 1 or 2 hits, and got tons of souls for that, because apparently you get loads of souls for killing invaders.
Well, the souls you get is determined by their level.
Really?
Well, no, actually, it's their level. Technically, it's the amount of souls that they've spent to get to that level. For example, if you spent, I don't know, like 6,000 souls on leveling up, then you'd get... if the other player got 60,000 souls to level up, then you'd get 6,000 from killing them.
Uh-huh.
So it's always divided by 10, the amount of souls you get for that thing use to level up.
That's interesting to note, because the second guy I got invaded by was in the subworld for Anor Londo. And it was a guy with a massive hat. Like, he had a massive, gigantic, just ridiculously, absurdly large hat.
By the way, we have the crestfallen warrior that was near the bonfire, but he's now gone crazy. Aww. He has damage on his forehead, so
why is he
there's
hollow?
no way bringing him back.
Why you go hollow, sir? Aww.
Because he didn't like the smell.
So sad.
Oh, really?
But the guy who invaded me in the Anor Londo subworld was apparently trying to play as a pyromancer. And so he tried, he used like a few AoE fire attacks to try and take me down, and then ended up I used the knockdown on the strong attack for the Greatsword of Artorias and stunned him, and then just ran up to him and wailed on him to finish him off, and I got like 49,000 souls for killing him.
Yep.
And I was like,
I'll do it.
Yeah, I was like, okay, that's I can use
like
those to level up. Yeah. I got a notched whip from him as well, because that was the weapon he was using.
Okay.
So
complimentary to killing Sif, who gave us a fancy ring. We're going to be using that in this area. And
are we going through this area now?
Yeah.
Okay.
The weird thing is, these ghosts have very weird hitboxes. Which I think you know of. And so, guess what? The halberd's hitbox is also pretty weird. So, if you're at a certain distance with the ghosts, the halberd doesn't hit them. So, it is a bit tricky.
Have we used a transient curse to be able to hit them?
Yes. I'm sure we have.
Yeah, because the interesting thing to note, and the annoying thing about this location, is that these ghosts cannot be damaged or blocked unless you
use an item.
Unless you're it works if you are actually cursed as well, doesn't it? Yeah, so if you have the curse status effect, if you're using the transient curse items, or if you have the cursed Greatsword of Artorias.
Yeah, or the weapons that these ghosts use.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. Otherwise, you cannot deal damage to them, and you cannot block their attacks. And you
but they can do their full damage to you.
Oh yeah, and you can't. So you can't block their attacks with any shield either, right?
I'm not sure. Like,
unless I mean, I suppose maybe if you're using the transient curse, you probably can.
Well, it's just like they have the weapons that they're using right now is kind of like a scythe.
Yeah.
So they extend their arms and then they pull back, and that usually bypasses shields.
Yeah.
I know all scythes and reapers, they bypass shields in Dark Souls 2, so maybe they thought ahead.
Well, I know that the Cursed Greatsword of Artorias, if you're two-handing it, it can block their attacks. So.
Right. Yeah, these ones are extra annoying because their aggro range is quite significant.
Oh, and there's another guy.
Another one.
They come through the walls and the floors because, of course, they're ghosts.
Makes sense. That's ghost rules.
Yeah, they're ghosts. But it's you're not on the most steady footing in this area.
I don't care.
Oh God. Don't fall off the stairwell, please.
Come on. I just killed Sif. I'm in the good mood.
Oh jeez. Oh goodness.
We just killed our nemesis.
And there's... Oh, they're coming back for us.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we didn't even get one of them in that... Oh, come on, guys. No, get back here.
Oh, what is this, an MMO?
Apparently. It's got the same rules.
Yeah, I have to kill them now because when we go further down into the level, they will aggro along with more enemies. So now's the best time to get rid of them.
Oh, yes.
Good thing they don't do that much damage. The thing is, like, I don't have a lot of poise, so one hit from them does break my animations. And then that's when they can hit me multiple times.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah,
we are kind of... We're kind of powerful for fighting them in particular, but, you know, it's fair enough.
Yeah. Well, we're only level 60.
Only. They're not the strongest enemies. They're just incredibly... It's balanced out by how hard they are to actually deal with.
Yeah, I think how the game goes, like, you should probably go to this area before all of the other Lord Soul areas, like after Anor Londo. I think this is where it tells you to go to next. I'm not sure, but that's how I think, because the boss here is lore-wise probably the least important out of the 4 you have to kill before the last boss.
Right.
Anyway, we have a guy called a sealer or whatever. Basically, he's a huge badass who's been here for a very long time. There was a thing called the Abyss.
He guards
and
them,
then, there's a thing called the Abyss, and then and it's gonna spread around the entire world unless you flooded this city, which they did, and to make sure that no one opens the floodgates, quite literally, that, you know, because if you do open the floodgates, the Abyss gets out, and he makes sure that doesn't happen. So, and then since you have the Lord Soul, which is the item that we got from Guinevere after killing Orsai and Smoke.
Lord Vessel.
Lord Vassal, whatever. And then he's like, oh, you have the thing. You're probably gonna dispel the Abyss, right? And you go, yeah, sure. That's what I'll do.
Yeah, we're not gonna just unleash hell upon the world and destroy everything.
Of course not. Anyway, if you are cursed, you can talk to this guy and he'll break the curse for you. Instead of using an item, which is more expensive.
Yeah.
But you can also buy the items from him that you can break the curse with.
So, I don't know. I always kind of felt like the first time I played the game, I actually ended up going through the Tomb of the Giants before I even went to Anor Londo.
Right.
So that was,
yeah, but
that was
then
interesting.
then you hit one of the force fields.
Yeah. It was strange.
Well, when in the first character I had, when I went to Tomb of the Giants and it was all dark and stuff, I was like, maybe I'm not ready. And so I was correct. I wasn't ready. So I don't know what the hell you were thinking.
I was continuing on because that was where the catacombs led to.
I guess. But I still felt the need to go the opposite way. Yeah. Now we have the ring.
I wanted to get
reduces curse build up.
Oh, interesting. I wanted to get the dark area out of the way as soon as possible, basically. So that I wouldn't have to deal with it.
Even if you weren't ready for it?
Yeah, just so that I wouldn't have to deal with it again. Because man, F that.
Now, it may look like we can just dip into the water and go for a swim. And just go to that little fog door over there, at least at the boss. But we can't. Nope. The water means nothing. If you just go to it, you just die instantly.
Yep. All of the water is too deep for our delicate, hollow sensibilities.
I don't think we ever learned how to swim. So
our poor beef jerky body just does not like being hydrated in any way, shape, or form. Unless it's by drinking.
Maybe we do want to be hydrated. Because we have such dry skin, maybe water will help us.
No. That's why we drink all the Sunny D.
Yeah.
It's the only liquid of choice for our character.
Right. Yeah. Now.
Like that. No.
Yeah. So I guess this flasks do look kind of delicious. I mean, yeah, you can get the orangey tang from just seeing the animation.
Yeah. And who doesn't like good fake orange flavoring?
I sure know I do. Now, we're finally gonna release the Abyss.
That sounds like a fantastic idea.
Oh, it is.
Nothing could possibly go wrong.
New Londo Ruins opens today.
Come join the fantastic wonderment.
Oh, look at all the attractions.
See what we have in store for you.
Now, during that cutscene, we actually saw a tiny hole at the very top.
And that, yeah. And that, of course,
I thought it looked like the moon, to be honest. Which is, you can't really have a civilization underground unless you have some sort of light coming in, right?
Well, this, of course, opens into the Valley of the Drakes as well, as we saw.
Yeah, but I don't think anyone ever uses this shortcut.
No, but I think it's really cool that how it loops around like that, though.
Yeah, I guess. And it's a good place to dump all the water, which is quite handy.
Also, for some reason, there are these knights down in
I don't know how they were here with all the water, but...
Yeah, just chilling out in the water. What kind of shield does he have?
You've never seen it before?
I've seen it when I fought him before, but I've never actually, seen it. Cause it's been 2 years.
It's a weapon called the Dark Hand. You get it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. If you equip it on the right hand, it's like a basic unarmed move, but you can also use it to grab characters and steal their humanity. But if you equip it on the left hand, you can use it as a shield. The interesting thing about that is it's 80% reduction on all physical lightning, fire, and magic.
Really?
So it has a it's 0.5 weight, so it's okay all around, but it's also not very heavy.
Does it like actually drop from those guys?
Yes. There's also another way of acquiring it, but that's not until later on in this episode because it's kind of a secret. Probably like one of the most secret covenants in this game, more so than the Dragon Covenant we saw in the last episode.
You mean the one that was hidden in a completely optional location underneath one
Yes.
of the worst locations in the game?
Well, that's the Steal Humanity attack they just did. Well, I don't know. Do you know what covenant I'm talking about?
I do not believe so.
Oh, there you go. Then it's more secret.
That's just because I haven't actually, like, I try. Ooh, he's got. Oh,
And we just got
there we
the
go.
Dark Hand from them.
Jeez, wow, that didn't take very long.
Nope.
It's because I tried to fight the Four Kings once and died immediately and was like, yeah, about that.
For some reason, this guy has their back towards us.
Oh, let's get a backstab. Oh,
Another one just tried to hit me there, but failed miraculously. These guys are very easy to backstab.
Apparently. Also, that handy ninja flip getting us out of the way. Oh, what is that?
I think it's called a Mass of Souls, I think. Okay, so when this entire city got flooded, everyone died.
Ew.
There once was the Abyss.
Oh,
when the Abyss showed up, everyone died. The end.
It spits out wisps, too.
Yes. Much like, exactly like the ones that we saw in the catacombs. So did these count? Yeah, these ones don't respawn, which is a shame because they give you a lot of souls.
Well, it looks like one of the enemies that would not respawn.
Yeah.
Ew. Yeah, I never fought that guy.
Really? Never saw it?
No.
I think you just forgot about it.
No. I don't recognize this location, like this particular spot in New Londo at all. I don't.
Well,
think
we see in another Massive Souls that you really can't avoid.
Well, I don't think I dropped down towards the Valley of the Drake's door after I lowered the water.
Right.
I don't remember the path that I took, actually.
Anyway, we're just activating a shortcut here, but I don't know why, because I'm not gonna use it because
we need to go back down.
There's actually no, we don't need to. Spoilers, I don't die in this area.
Oh.
I'm a huge badass. Actually, it's been a while since I died. Can you remember last time I died?
A Sif? Maybe?
Well,
did we die after Sif?
No, well, we faced Sif once in this episode and I didn't die.
No, I'm not. That's the last time we died.
No, we died in Anor Londo.
Did we?
Yeah,
to
the gargoyle. Oh, not the gargoyle. The bat demon thing with the lightning spear.
We died to one of them.
I think that's the last time I died.
No, we died to Ornstein and Smell.
We didn't.
Yes, we did.
No, we didn't.
We did.
I want you to go back to that footage and watch the entire fight because we didn't.
All right. It was just like 12 minutes long.
Yeah, it was a 12-minute long fight. So
it just took so long that it felt like you died. That's what it was.
Whatever. I'm pretty sure we didn't die. I wasn't playing, remember?
Yeah, you were playing it like a month ago.
I was, yes.
What's he? More Titanite.
Yeah, this is a very good place to farm chunks, actually. And there's actually a very small chance that they drop slabs as well, but I've only ever had that happen to me once.
Oh. I never grabbed the very large ember there that we picked up either.
Really? Oh, that very large ember, that's what you get your weapons to plus 15.
Yeah. I mean, I never had a weapon reinforced that high.
It's fine, I guess.
I need to find the large divine ember, actually, so that I can reinforce my divine Zweihander further.
That's in Tomb of the Giants.
Yeah, I know.
In that room of death and doom.
Which one?
The one with like 6 giant skeletons.
Oh!
It's in a sarcophagus.
Yeah, I know exactly what... I saw that last night, actually, while I was playing. And I was like, not gonna go in there just yet. I still gotta activate the bonfire.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to go back up to that. I wouldn't mind the Tomb of the Giants so much if it weren't for the giant skeleton archers, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
They don't take a lot of hits to kill.
No, it's just that they're annoying because they start peppering you with arrows while you're trying to take out all of the other giant skeletons.
Right.
And I'm just like, I don't want to deal with your nonsense right now. I just want to kill all of these other skeletons. Come on. Ugh. Having fun with ragdolls.
Yeah, it's a shame they removed ragdolls in the second game. But then they brought back in Bloodborne, which is fine.
You should never remove ragdolls from your video game, ever.
Yeah, I mean, even if it does, like, remove the illusion of weight to anything, just don't remove it, because it's so funny.
It's the most hilarious. Like, I don't understand people who, like, get upset about ragdolls, because they're so hilarious. Like,
yeah, me neither. I've seen people complain about, just ragdolls.
I don't get it. It's like, they're fantastic.
That's how dead bodies work.
They're beautiful. I love them. They make light of every situation, and that is everyone needs a little bit of levity in their lives.
That's why we have Flash games based entirely upon ragdoll physics.
Well, assuming they're well done, then I suppose.
Oh, they're pretty well done. Now, at this point, I was debating whether I should go back and get Morestus.
No, 3 is fine.
Yeah, that's what I was. That's what I eventually came to the conclusion of, and that is to just journey ahead.
We're gonna switch our ring out shortly. First, though.
Yes, the ring that Sif gave us. Now,
my.
Yeah.
Oh,
this is the optimal way to deal with the 4 kings for full Havel.
I need to go back and find Havel's set, actually, because I did not grab that yet.
Oh, what are you doing, man?
Yeah. We're actually just we're going full Havel for the 4 kings.
Yeah, we're gonna be fat rolling, but that doesn't matter.
Well then,
this is a DPS race.
Yeah.
This boss works a lot different from any other bosses in this game.
Right.
So we need to take the precautions.
Could we actually just drop down from the top, or do you have to run down all the stairs?
Yeah, you can. But there's a chance that these ledges that stick out.
You could land on
there's
one
a
of
chance.
them.
Yeah, there's a chance to be falling and land on one of these. So I didn't want to take that risk and go through this entire area again.
Oops.
Besides, this adds the tension, just walking slowly downstairs.
And then suddenly they drop off into the blackness.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so if you don't have the ring on,
you just die.
You die here as if you die from falling off a cliff.
Yep.
And if you're finally here, the abyss, and if you take off the ring, then you die instantly. So you have to put on the ring the entire time.
And then there's these guys.
These guys. Yeah.
Ow. Well, we're
somehow.
Off to a fantastic start.
The 4 kings now. Look, they have a health bar. I don't know how to avoid that. Whatever. if they have a health bar themselves. Why? They have a health bar at the bottom.
I mean, it's called Four Kings, so obviously.
Oh, another one spawns.
Yeah.
So now, yes, this boss multiplies, and it's timer based. So it doesn't matter how much of the previous ones you've gotten down to, the next one will spawn after a certain time.
So you can kill them all one at a time if you're
fast enough. Yes.
If you're a pro at video games.
Now, yeah, if you're like now, I kill them so fast I have to wait for the next one to spawn. And so, if you're too slow and suck at this game, there's a chance that so many spawn, you can get more than 4. So, not very contrary to the Four Kings names, that you can actually have 5 or 6 of them.
Welp. Oh man,
now,
we're just tanking those hits, huh?
Yeah, so we need the poise, because we need to deal with it as fast as possible. And Havel has the highest poise in the game, so...
Not messing around with blocking or anything, just straight up trying to attack them through their attacks.
Yeah, and
what?
I've run out of Estus, I think.
What?
So I've run out of Estus, but I don't want to use humanity because if that doesn't come back when I go to a bonfire. So I was going to take a risk and kill the last 4 King spawn with the remaining health I have. Yeah, there's that move. It's a fucking heat-seeking missile. You see?
Yeah,
it's still there.
I'm pretty sure that's one of the things that ended up combining with their sword swing to just kill me immediately when I tried to fight them.
Mm-hmm. Oh, luckily,
well, there we go. Huh?
New Londo. What a easy area. I didn't die once.
Far more impressive than the first time I tried to go through, but then I suppose this is your 7th or 8th time through the, oh.
Yeah. Oh, we have
What are you doing here?
No, we have another serpent. This is not Frampt. This isn't a serpent in Firelink Shrine. This is another serpent.
Oh god, we're gonna take off the ring? Oh no.
Yeah, yeah. After you kill the 4 Kings, it's completely safe to take off the ring.
I'm not sure how that works.
Whatever. We killed the source of the abyss, so.
Sure. Okay. That's how it works, right? And now there's just a bonfire in the middle of the blackness. Oh goodness.
Of course. So I'm guessing you've never seen this.
No.
This happen. So normally you'd place the Lord Vessel immediately after you receive it, right? Well, I skipped that and dealt with the 4 Kings before that. So normally the Frampt in Firelink Shrine, he takes you to a place that you place the Lord Vessel, but no, if you don't do that, you go to the Abyss and kill the 4 Kings, and now another serpent appears, a second one, and he'll transport you to another place that you'll do kind of the same thing. But the difference is, okay, so Frampt, he's like, oh, you need to light the bonfire like that Gwyn did, but Kath here, he's like, no, don't do that. Don't light the flame. You need to usher in an age of dark, because you are actually a descendant of the furtive pygmy, which is one of the 4 great Lord Souls that we saw in the cinematic.
Right. So
that is to contrast the bringing of light that Gwyn did from lighting the flame. So this is okay. So yeah, so we're essentially changing our objective here only if you want to. You don't actually have to listen to either of those guys. You can just make your own decision either way.
So my question.
So
my question is, what happens if you do place the Lord Vessel before killing the 4 Kings?
Then this serpent doesn't appear ever.
Really?
Yes.
Huh. Interesting. So
Now, yeah, we're switching sides essentially.
So I am led to believe there are multiple endings to this game, right?
There is. One is to light the flame, and the other is to not light the flame. And with either side you take for these serpents, one doesn't lock you into the other. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So even if you say yes to his question of bringing in the Age of Dark, you can still light the flame.
Huh. Well.
And now he'll do a certain thing to us that won't be very pleasant.
Oh God, we'll have to see that next time.